I'm Jennifer Smith from the Coping with Depression blog at HealthyPlace.com. And today I'd like to talk to you about some ways that we can get back on track when we are having a major episode with our depression. I've been battling that for the past couple of weeks, and I just want to share some things that I've been doing to try to get back into the light a little now that I feel that I've slipped pretty far back down into that darkness that those of us with depression are all too familiar with. First of all, of course, I've talked to my psychiatrist and my therapist about what's going on. That's one of the first things that we need to do if we feel ourselves going back down into a depressive episode. Some of the other things that I've been doing just to take care of myself better are to make sure that I'm getting adequate sleep. That's something that's very important that we need to make sure that we're doing when we feel ourselves slipping back down, because if we're not getting enough sleep, and then it's easy for us to face a lot of hardship during the day, and it just exacerbates our depression if we get tired. So make sure you're getting enough sleep. The second thing is try to get out and at least take a walk. I know it's hard to pull ourselves up out of the bed, to get up out of that chair or wherever it is that we tend to isolate ourselves, but just try to get out, even if it's just for 5 or 10 minutes, to take a walk. Because number one, that gives you exercise, and number two, that gets you out in nature, which also helps. That natural light, that sunlight. So that's my second suggestion, and something that I try to do. And I'm not always successful at it, I'll be honest with you, but it's a goal that I have, is to get outside and take a walk. Or at the very least, just sit outside. The second thing, like I said, is taking the walk. First thing you want to do is talk to your psychiatrist or therapist. You want to get adequate sleep. Also, you want to find a creative outlet. I've been doing that more. Of course, I write, but also do something that's a little bit different from what you would normally do, because then that can shift your brain to a different focus. You might, if you're normally someone who writes, maybe you want to paint, maybe you want to draw, maybe you want to get into some kind of crafting. Just find a way to focus your attention maybe on something else for a while. And that can be one way to pull yourself up out of that darkness, because you've got your mind focused on something else. And then when it's done, you've got a finished product, something that you can show for what you've done. And that can be helpful to you. I know it's been surprisingly helpful to me. Finally, be honest with yourself and be honest with others. Make sure, though, when you're being honest with others, that the people you're being honest with are people that you can trust. You want to make sure that the people you talk to about your depression and about your raw, honest feelings are people who understand, or at least try to understand, and people who are going to encourage you and validate what you're going through. So when you're choosing who you're sharing your struggles with, just be careful, but have at least one person that you can be honest with. So first of all, be honest with yourself. Learn to recognize the signs that you're slipping back down. And when you start to see those, go ahead and tell yourself what's going on and be real with yourself. And then talk to that person or people that you can trust. Again, first of all, you want to talk to your psychiatrist or therapist. Try to get outside and take a walk. Make sure you're getting adequate sleep. Find a creative outlet. Finally, be real with yourself and be honest with the people you can trust. And those are some strategies that we can use when we feel ourselves slipping back down into a major depressive episode. Again, I'm Jennifer Smith from the Coping with Depression blog at HealthyPlace.com.